this is Butch Patrick. If you like spooky stuff like me, you're gonna love it.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
The word grail gets bandied around and used numerous times with a diminishing law of returns every time it gets used. Now, there's nothing wrong with using the word grail, because grail simply means something that you find valuable that is hard to come by, and that is subjective to every individual and collector on planet Earth. There's nothing wrong with that. But today we're going to talk about a genuine grail that I've been waiting to get my hands on for a long time, and today is the day that I now have it. And I feel like that this deserves a video just for that one toy. So today, here it is.
What are you buying, stranger?
In 1993, this was heading towards the end of the TMNT toy run. Things were changing within the cartoon world, things were changing within the toy industry. People were moving on and times were also moving on. And there wasn't such a demand for buying Ninja Turtles anymore. The kids of the 88s and the 89s were no longer little kids anymore. But one of the last few toy lines that they brought out was a joint venture with Universal Studios over in America. I think how many of us are already well familiar with the Universal monsters. You know, the Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, the werewolf, the Bride of Frankenstein, etc. We all know these very famous characters from the goofy 1950s Hollywood films. And that then translated into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy line. I'm not going to go into history of it. There are other YouTubers who have done a far better job of going through toy history than I ever will be able to. So this is not that kind of video, but it's just to set the stage for what is obviously coming in a few minutes time. Now, in 1993, Playmates released the first series of the Universal Monsters TMNT line. This consisted of 4 characters: the Wolfman, Dracula, the Mummy, and Frankenstein. I think that's all the correct 4. But they probably sold better than Series 2, which came in 1994, so a year later. The Series 2 consisted of the Creature of the Black Lagoon, the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, and the Metaluna Mutant. All fantastic action figures in their own right. They just did not sell at the time particularly well. And fast forward to the year 2025, we as collectors are now in a situation where collecting the Universal Monsters line has become essentially a grail line for Turtles collectors. And this is something that I myself have endeavoured to undertake as a lover of TMNT. Yes, I am a lover of all things Ninja Turtles. But that also means that I struggle to get my hands on a number of the characters. As you can see in the image, I have a fairly robust collection of the Universal Monsters line, but we're missing some key pieces in that line. A buddy of mine who has sold me various toys over the last year, in fact he sold me a number of toys, not just for the Universal Monsters TMNT line, he's also sold me pretty much half of my Supernaturals collection as well. So we've done quite a bit of big business over the last few months. He essentially showed me a piece that I've been dying to get my hands on for the longest time. Without further ado, here is the piece. Yes, it is the Universal Monsters Invisible Man Mikey. Can you believe it? Invisible Mikey. I've got an Invisible Mikey. Yes guys, I've been dying to get my hands on this figure for the longest time. On card, mint on card. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm well chuffed with this. I can't tell you how unbelievably happy I am to have this figure. And I just had to make a video just for this one toy. Now I know what you might be thinking, but King Joe, you already have an Invisible Man Mikey. In fact, I've seen your video with a loose Invisible Man Mikey. I've seen you at a toy fair with an Invisible Man Mikey. And yes, you would be absolutely correct. I did indeed own an Invisible Man Mikey, loose and also incomplete. But as we know, when it comes to my carded collection, that is where I really excel as far as what I have in my sets. And my TMNT line, my Universal Monsters line, would not be complete without a carded Invisible Mikey, which I just absolutely love this figure. Michelangelo is my favourite character from the TMNT line, the universe, and it would be absolutely unthinkable for me not to spend every waking minute trying not to get a carded action figure. Now, I normally have only ever seen these in the States. I've seen one in the UK. It was way out of my price range. The reason why I was able to pick this one up was because, quite simply, my buddy, he was able to give me a little bit of money off, which put it into that bracket of what I was able to basically push towards the top end of my budget in order to buy this figure. I could have bought one from America, but unfortunately people who are selling them don't offer shipping and insurance for a figure that is priced the way that this figure is generally priced. So what does this mean? What does this mean, guys? Well, actually this means that I am now just 2 characters away from completing the entire Universal Monsters TMNT line. I'm missing the Metaluna Mutant Wrath, and I'm missing the creature from the Black Lagoon, Leo. I have no idea if I'm going to find them anytime soon, but that's why we do toy hunting, because we just never know. You can turn up to any show and there they are. They could be staring you right in the face on any given Sunday. So that is the goal. I'm missing 2 characters, and my dream is to complete the Universal Monsters line. So if you are also trying to complete the line, read it and weep, guys. Read it and weep. Sorry, not sorry, but read it and weep. But that's sort of all I really wanted to share today, guys. I really appreciate you listening to me, and I'm sure you can appreciate the enthusiasm I have for the TMNT line, especially the Universal Monsters stuff. We all love it, don't we? We all secretly love the Universal Monsters stuff. So you can appreciate why I had to just make a video just for this one action figure, because it is a genuine grail that needed to be talked about. So few people have them, so few are available, so when you get your hands on one, sometimes the excitement just takes over and just got to jump online and make a video about it. So that was it really, yeah. So I appreciate you checking it out. Hit me up in the comments. What do you think? What are you collecting? Are you doing the TMNT Universal Monsters line? Have you completed it? What are you missing from your set? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe. Really helps the channel out and it really helps me out, and I love hearing your thoughts and feelings about everything toy related. It's amazing. It's a great hobby. Get on it, guys. So thank you for tuning in and listening to me waffle on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.